Hi there, folks. Welcome back to Rich Reviews. I hope you're enjoying your week. I know I have. So let's go on with today's film here, folks. And the latest of films that didn't get wide release in theaters, didn't make much money, or found their way onto the internet. The latest of these is 7852, Hitchcock's Shower Scene. And this is directed by Alexandre Felipe. And made 33 grand in several theaters here, folks. And what 7852 represents is the 78 shots and 52 cuts it took to make the shower scene in Psycho. Which is amazing, considering I didn't really realize that. And this film here is a documentary about that shower scene and how it's essentially been ripped off ever since. But a lot of this film here is basically people talking about Psycho and the shower scene, which includes, number one of all things, the Janet Leigh body double who was on this film for about a week. According to her, that's what a third of what Janet Leigh worked on this film for. Considering Janet Leigh's killed off early on. We got Osgood Perkins, the son of Anthony Perkins. We got Hitchcock's granddaughter. We got Elijah Wood. We got Guillermo del Toro. We got Mick Garris, who directed Psycho 4 of all things. Now, if you haven't seen Psycho 4, good for you, because practically that covers Bates Motel anyway. We have the film critic who was at the film at the midday screening on a Friday of all things. And one of them says in this film, you know, most horror, I think it's Mick Garris who says, most horror directors usually don't get a week to kill off someone. They usually get a day. Another person says, hey, look, most horror directors don't show up to work in suit and ties, but Hitchcock did that. The thing is, we get a whole lot of stuff here about symbolism of the shower scene, or events leading up to the shower scenes, about how the fact that, yeah, hey, look, at least at one point Elijah Wood and some other people are on a couch looking at the one scene in which Marion Crane and Anthony Perkins are eating together, or at least she's eating, and they're talking about his mother and how he gets defensive and all that, and he leans in, and a couple of these people said, okay, this is the moment where he decides he's going to kill her, and how the fact that, yeah, we also get the master of suspense himself later on, or at least in archival footage. Also for the fact that, yeah, this film is heavily on symbolism. We also do get stuff about making the shower scene. They're talking about the mother and how, like, at least this point in time, quite frankly, most mothers were portrayed as, hey, look, the father went off to work, the mother really didn't do anything, she took care of the house and made food. Here is we present ourselves as mothers and not being all that nice, and quite frankly, I guess Hitchcock didn't have a mother that was nice, maybe, who knows. One of the things that this film tries to show you is that, it's very basic. Most films didn't show the toilet at all, and Hitchcock is wanting to tell you, basically, you're no longer safe in your own home, especially if you're in your bathroom. And can anyone here basically say, hey, look, after seeing the film, they could easily shower with a curtain? Nope, they couldn't. Of that shower scene, Hitchcock was, after seeing the rough cut of this, Hitchcock was determined that, okay, I'm going to make this an hour's television special. But Bernard Herrmann was determined to make the convincing score that we all hear of today. Dun, ding, 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 ding. Danny Elfman is then interviewed also here. Yes, he scored the remake of Psycho, which is like, here's the thing. I'm going to say something that's really heretical here. I don't hate the remake of Psycho. I think it's totally unnecessary, but I don't hate it, basically. He's telling us how one executive tried to pitch him sort of this newer score to this new Psycho, and basically he was like, what the heck are you doing? Bernard Herrmann's score is perfect. Why should we change anything to Bernard Herrmann's score, basically? And they go into how they make the shower scene. They show you how in the world can that camera not be wet, how each angle is different than the other, and how, quite frankly, there's not a full reveal of the boobs, and how the stunt double can tell you exactly at what point that's me and that's actually Janet Leigh there. That is not Anthony Perkins stabbing Janet Leigh. We also get how Jamie Lee Curtis has said throughout the year she didn't want to approach doing the shower scene itself in anything she ever did. I guess she did recreate that thing for Scream Queens, although they did a different take on that. I guess for the remake of Psycho, they apparently did one thing differently, but it's really inconsequential to the whole thing, although they do show you in this film the story art boards for this making of Psycho. Now the shower scene itself is only I think a minute long, Apparently in the Psycho book, and yes, I have read the Psycho book, apparently the author himself only dedicated maybe most of a paragraph to the shower scene. So there's a lot here to take in. There's even symbolism of the portrait that is behind the people of that shower, which you might either find interesting or be convinced, oh look, that's fascinating, or you might not think it's fascinating. So in the end, folks, 7852, Hitchcock's shower scene is a very fascinating look at one of the most influential scenes in history. And so what I'm going to say right now and right here is this film to me is a leave work early thing. Quite frankly, this film is good. So folks, 7852, Hitchcock's shower scene. Have you seen this film? Again, what's your better recreate mode, that shower scene from Psycho? Put that in the comment box below, folks. As always, folks, like, comment, subscribe, and enrich yourself with knowledge. I'll see you next time, folks. Yes, see you next time.